What's going on, guys? How are you doing today? I am having a lovely day. I hope you are having a lovely day too. As you can see around me, this world looks slightly different to my flat world. And that's because I decided to start a new series to go along with the flat world survival. As you can see, I am now on a normal world. I was suffering too much of a loss from losing my beloved horse, No Name. And so I think I'll, what is that? So I think I'll stay away from it for a while. I'll take a little break before I jump straight back into my survival world. But today we are playing a new mod pack called Progression Craft is what it's called. Now, in this mod pack, it makes it so much more difficult for you to actually progress in the world. You have to go through stages of progression and the ages of Minecraft in order to progress in the world and to get better tools and armor so that you may beat the game. Now, I'll explain more about what's going on in a minute, but as you can see around me already, there are plenty of other resources and plants that have not been seen before, like over there. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a flower. And we got some new ore here as well. But I am just going to jump straight into this, and we'll see where we end up. I don't actually have a goal for this episode, because everything is so much more difficult to obtain. This is going to be probably a longer series. But I'm the Bumblebear Gamer, and welcome to the Hive. Alrighty then. So my game's just gonna crash real quick. Alright, so we are now back. There's ore everywhere, I don't even know what it is. But yeah, my game did crash, that's completely fine. I resolved our issue. Now, I already know what I want to do first. The first order of business, is to actually get myself a crafting table, but that's going to take quite a while. And I'll show you what I'm doing now. I'm going to go collect 2 pieces of dirt, so that I may be able to make a quest book here, and I need the red petals later on in the game. But now I have a quest book, I can actually start the progression of this mod pack. So let's go in here and have a look what we want. So getting started. So we claim the quest, and it's going to give us an offering table, which then allows us to put all of our quest items into this table so that we are good to go. The first order of business is to explore my nearby surroundings and get petals or a cactus. Okay, so I've got petals already, and I knew I needed them because I have had a run through this game. I did have many more mods than just the few that I have on now. Of course, I'm going to put all the links in the description so that you may be able to play along with me, or if you enjoy what I'm doing and find it interesting, you can also play by yourself. However, sticks, I need them. However, I found that at some point with the offering table, after the quest where it asks you to get planks, it would not accept the planks. So I limited the amount of mods that I actually have installed in the hopes that that will fix or resolve that issue. But I do not know until now. And planks, you get them much later in the game. You cannot just mine logs and get planks to start with. You need to do a little bit more to do that. But let's give the offering table our red petal here. So you heard that there was a nice little ding. So essentially that ding means we've completed the quest, and now we can collect the rewards, which in this case is a lemon. Don't know what I need a lemon for, but there we go. Let's see if I can mine this tree over here. Lovely jubbly. So we're just going to grab a few logs, and I'll show you what I mean by not being able to get planks early game here in a minute. Alright, so we get sticks, which is very helpful, because sticks are highly needed right at the beginning. But if I go into my crafting table, and I put in the logs, it doesn't give me planks. It, in fact, gives me a cutting board. So I have to go down a whole progression route in order to get myself some planks, and I'll show you what I mean, and I'll explain that to you as well. But it's all in the quest book if you're unsure. So we've done quest 1, now let's go to quest 2. Start the quest. We need to bring back a chopping block. Well, isn't that just lovely? Because I just built myself a chopping block. Ding! And that is the sound of a successful quest completed. And we can go ahead and claim our reward on that one. Which in this case is some grapes. Now these are not very good food sources, but they are food sources at the end of the day and will be highly needed early game. I'm going to grab some more sticks here. I do need to find some stones on the ground. There'll be like pebbles dotted around, which I can break and get myself some stones from. There's a lot of sticks I'm seeing, but I'm not seeing many stones. That's completely fine. I'm sure we'll be able to find them somewhere. They just sort of spawn randomly. There isn't really any place specifically in which you can find stones and sticks. But is that moss? No, I'm stupid.
You stupid.
But usually you'll find them in a forest biome. Stones and sticks you will find more often in a forest biome. Let's have a look at the next quest over here. So this time we're just gonna knock out a few quests this episode, and we'll see how far we get, because again, progression is very slow, so I don't specifically have a goal. Now with your chopping block, strip your logs. Place them on the chopping block and then chop it using your axe. Return quest items to the offering box. Bring back any vanilla planks. Now, this quest here is the one where it always bugs out. If I go ahead and get myself some vanilla planks and I put it into the chopping block doesn't seem to register it. But maybe that's because I'm playing on 1.20 and this is actually age 2 of Progression Craft. We're going to stay... I'm stuck. Yes, creeper blow up. I'll take the sticks and the arrows. So, it gets crazy at night as well. There seems to be a lot more mobs that we have to deal with. So, we're just going to take to the trees for now and wait out the night and see what happens. So, let's get up to a nice high point. That tree looks good over there. So, let's apparently fall down. Hang on. If I can find my way back up there, that'd be great. Alright, so it is now daytime, so we continue and we embark on our quest to find stone. Again, I've got a lot of sticks, but I haven't really found any stone yet. From the vantage point that I had on the tree, I realised that, well, you know, we're on an island in the middle of nowhere, and there are other islands around us. Is that fern? Where's this? Mint. Lovely jubbly. Jubbly. But yeah, I realised that there are other islands around us, but at the moment we're constricted and confined to this one island. There's what I'm looking for. A nice deposit of stone. Why do I need stone? Because, let me just show you in a minute here, I need to make an axe, and I can't make a normal axe because the crafting recipes in this table are extremely limited, as it is Progression Craft. I do have Tinkers installed as well, which is why you see all of these stencil tables and part builders and such. But now, I need to get twine. And how do I get twine, you may ask? Well, I get twine from plant fibers, and I get plant fibers from seeds. It takes 3 seeds to make one plant fiber. Let's just eat this flesh real quick to give myself hunger, most likely. No, surprising. But yes, I'm gonna go ahead and grab some seeds so that I can get twine. And then I can make myself my axe and collect the planks which I was trying to obtain. Okay, so I have obtained myself 6 seeds, which will allow me to make plant fibers, and then it will allow me to make 1 twine, which will give me the opportunity to build an axe. Now this is where it comes in. Oh, there's some more seeds here. I'll take them. This is where we can finally get ourselves some planks. Of course, I'm going to take these mushrooms as well, because they're another food source, and the watermelon. And you'll find that in this mod pack, you need a lot of food, because there are some really crazy mobs, including a black widow, which spawns at night. I will eat them later, so let's just swap my inventory slot out. Collect these watermelons. We've been blessed to spawn in a part jungle biome, because then we have access to watermelons, which then means we have access to food. So let's just collect a few of these. We don't need too many. We just need enough. Okay, so we've obtained 47, but right now we're gonna fuel up a little bit and grab ourselves some planks. So if we put our chopping block down, we have to go ahead and strip these logs. Like this. Boom, 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 boom. Now you can't strip a log without using an axe, and the makeshift axe is the first axe that you have the ability to obtain. So that is one of the first things you're going to want to do. You're going to want to collect a petal for your first quest, and we're going to need the petal later on as well for the makeshift crafting bench. But when we've stripped the logs, we're just going to put them down on our block and click constantly until it breaks it into planks. So now we have planks. Let's put down our offering block and hope and pray that it actually works. No. So as you can see, you click on the offering block and you do not get given the quest resource, or the well, not the resource, but the reward from the quest. Now that is completely fine. We're going to go ahead and we're going to make a couple more planks here so that I can eventually build a house. And I think I may build it on this island. I may find somewhere else to build it, but I think it's probably best if I build it on the starting island, so then I don't have to travel that far. Also, when I was on the tree, I did see an island sort of over that way a little bit. But it looks like a desert biome, and it isn't very abundant with resources. So let's just get ourselves a couple planks here. And then we can take our chopping block back. So obviously that quest does not click off with the crafting table or with the offering block. Now that is a bug which we have found. But what we do need to do next is we need to go ahead and sort out with the campfire base. Now we may not be able to start these quests and actually claim rewards, but what we can do, okay, what we can do is follow the quests on, because then at least we know the progression in which we are going to go down. So the campfire base. You need to bring some heat into this situation. Fire is good. A permanent fire is also really good. Start off by creating the campfire base. Return to the offering box. Okay, so in order to make the campfire base, as you can see in this quest here, Crafting Enigma, we need to actually build ourselves a makeshift table. Alright? And I almost have all of the resources required. What is that? Red mushroom clump, huh? I almost have all of the resources required in order to make this. Not all, but almost all. So there's the makeshift bench, so I need 1 twine and we're good to go, which is perfectly fine because I collected some seeds. So we can make a twine and we can make our bench. And then we can start with this. Now in here, the recipes unlock as you go on, but these are the recipes that we have access to at the moment due to the materials that we actually have in our inventory. Now it asks us to make the fire base, which is a log and a piece of dirt. So let's grab a dirt here and go ahead and make this campfire base. Not place the dirt. Make this campfire base. Alright, so then we can just, I don't know, I think I may call this nice shore my home, I think I may make a beachside house. So we're gonna put our campfire over here. And what we need to do now is build what is it? Not tinder. I think it's more campfire bases. I think we need 4 of these? I don't know. Hang on. Let me have a look at my quests here. Fire starter. So we've made the campfire base. To start the fire, place some more logs inside. You need charcoal to help keep... Okay. So it wants us to place logs inside. There we go. Which actually finishes up and starts building our campfire. We need 1 more log. So I'm going to go collect a tree over here. Real quick. There we go. Plenty of logs on that one. It must have been a large tree. And sure, I'll pick up the saplings. There we go. Building our campfire base. Now that is absolutely done. It asks us to make some charcoal. So, I need charcoal to keep the kindling permanently burning. In order to get charcoal, set a block of wood chips or pine needles on fire, and use a fire starter in my offhand and tinder in my main hand. Return the main charcoal to the offering box. Okay, so, if we come over to this crafting table here, right, as you can see, we have a few things that we need. We've built the campfire base, but what we really need at the moment is a block. So let's build a 2 tinder blocks or wood chips. They can put this on the campfire base, and we need to make our fire starter. So what do we need to require our fire starter? So obviously we need tinder, and we need... Oh, was it kindling that it asked me to put on the fire? Hang on, let me just relook at my quests here, as it falls to nighttime. A block of wood chips or pine needles on my fire, yes. And use a fire starter. Okay, so fire starter is a flint, a stone, and a twine. So it is falling to nighttime. I am going to make myself a few more planks and just build a temporary home. Then, after that is done, I seem to have lost my chopping block. That's fine. Let's make another one then. And grab ourselves... Oh, I need to strip these, don't I? And grab ourselves some more planks. I realised, however, that it's probably easier just to build with logs. Because even when I chop 1 log, I get 2 planks, but the process of actually getting logs takes much, much longer in the long run. So, I thought, maybe, what is that? Sticks. Oh, okay. Oh, bones. Oh, are these the ones that you place? Let's go, we can decorate our home with the bones of our enemies. Black Widows don't do any damage, but they give me nausea and it's bloody annoying. I've taken all my damage from, like, skeletons at the moment because they inflict poison upon me. Here we go. Loot bag! Let's go! But yeah, so it's giving me nausea. It doesn't do damage, it just makes everything horrible to look at. Feels like I'm drunk. I can't hit it properly. He just gives me the normal spider loot. He's just more of a beefed up mob. So this is a Black Widow that I was talking about earlier. So we got a few planks, not enough to build a house, and I have quite a few logs as well. So I think I will start by building a house with my logs. And when that's done, I'll come back to you guys. I'll open up my loot bag and see what goodies we have been given, and then I'll go down the route of creating a fire starter. So there isn't really much space, as you can see, so you know, we're gonna have to improvise here, and it's not going to be a very large house. But let's just put out the foundations. Right, so I started building my house and then ran out of materials and decided, well, I know what I need. I need to get some gravel. So I took a dip to see what we could find. It seems to be some sort of... It's like an underwater cave, but it's not so bad. And I also found these magma blocks, which are perfect, as they give me oxygen. So I can go ahead and grab myself some gravel here. Just a couple pieces. Oh, flint straight away. Lucky me. Alright, and then we can, swim back up to this. Actually, there are flint tools, so I will grab a little bit more flint. I don't know what tier of crafting table I actually need to get flint tools, but we're gonna grab some flint just so that in the near future I can get some tools. So that's the house I started building. I'm quite proud of it. Basically, right, I had limited space, so I thought, well, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build a circle. And I've started with the roof, which is, you can't really see, but it's actually a difference between jungle and, oak planks. Hang on a sec, with the fireplace, I'm thinking, if I put it in the middle here, and then I can have, like, a hole, so that I can actually... yeah, I'm doing that. That's definitely what I'm gonna do. That's an idea. This will not break into a fireplace, it will break into a log. So I'm gonna have to amend that real quick. So I need dirt. 1 dirt. Well, I mean, I've got a slime maze now, which is absolutely awesome. 1 dirt. And I've got plenty of logs, I think. And a hole to fall in. I need that gravel, so we're just going to mine this so we can get out. Alright. So... oh! Has he got a spear? Huh, so it seems all of the mobs hold, like, resources and, like, modded stuff, and that they have a chance of dropping them, which is cool. But right, here's my thinking, guys. Here's my thinking, right? Let's get my campfire. Here. We want it in the center, right? So... there. This is where we want our campfire to be. Alright. Boom, boom. And we get our block here. Put that on top. And again, I will finish off with the planks and finish off with this roof. But as of now, what do I want to get? I want to get my firelighter, which means I need twine. I don't have enough seeds right now. So I'll go collect some seeds. I'm going to go get myself some twine real quick. It wasn't a very easy task, but I got some twine. So yeah, that's what I thought. Look, you can make, like, flint weapons. Like a flint sword and stuff. But we're going to make the fire starter. And now I need to make some kindling. And how do I make the kindling? The tinder is... right, wood chips. I'll do that real quick. 2 wood chips. I got a stick, so now I just need a little bit more of the plant fiber. So I need more seeds. Let's grab the plant fibers. So I came out here and this whole place was just like, this bit around here was filled with grass. Where am I getting attacked from? Huh. So I essentially mined most of the grass. But I need 3 seeds. Ooh, there's a good patch over here. I know this will bring me results. Yeah, there's 1 already. There's 2. 1 more, come on. Come on. Yes! 3. So now we can kill this creeper. We want to kill him over here, because, you know, if he blows up... There we go. We don't want him to destroy my base. I'm going to eat a little bit as well. Let's go back inside, though. Alright. Now I can make the kindling after I made this. Plant fiber. So what did it say I needed? Which one goes in my offhand? Charcoal. Tinder in your main. Using a fire starter, flint in your offhand. Okay. Flint in my offhand. Tinder in my main hand. Ah, there we go. So we set this guy on fire. And it's going to burn. Ah, and it turns into a block of charcoal for us. So we break it and we get ash. And we get some mini charcoal. Hell yeah! So let's open this loot bag. What did we get? Oh, wow! Leather. Amazing. Block of coal. Amazing. And blaze powder? That's crazy. That's crazy good. Okay. Obviously the offering box doesn't work anymore, but I'm just going to put it down anyway. Just because it looks aesthetically pleasing, right? Anyway, what does it want me to do next? Lit, it's called. Lit. Now pile on 3 logs, add kindling and light with a torch. Now you've got the fire started. Quick cook an apple beyond eating. Turn the charcoal apple to the offering box. Pile on 3 logs and kindling. Okay, so I need to make kindling, right? Is what it asks me to make. Where is it here? And in order to do that, I need to get reinforced thatch. Now, how do I make reinforced thatch, you may ask? Well, I have to make thatch to start with, which is with dried cattail reeds. Right? And I can't get cattail by crafting it. I actually, in order to do this, I need what's called a drying rack. So I built myself a nice little drying rack here. And let's put my drying rack down. Like that. And I need to go on a little adventure. And I need to go ahead and I need to find myself some cattail. To improve. So let's go into age 1 again. We're going to go down to Drying Express. So we've made the drying rack. Okay. Now we need to make crunchy cattails. So put the drying rack to good use. Create dried cattails, durable and waterproof. Perfect for holding liquids. Return a dried cattail to the offering box. So I need to go out. And I need to go ahead. And I need to look in some water places. Like maybe a river or something. And I need to actually find some dried some cattail, and then I can dry out the cattail, and I can make myself some thatch. What I also do need is a hoe. So flint. So we've got a flint scraper, a flint hatchet, a flint sword, and a flint shovel. I don't know what the flint scraper does. I've never actually gotten this far into this pack before, but I do know that I need to go ahead and get some cattails. So I'm going to go on a little adventure, and of course, as of now, I don't have the ability to store stuff, so my inventory is going to get cluttered very quickly. But I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go look for some cattails, and I will be back with some dried cattails so that we can then progress in this pack. I've just been exploring around the coast, and I see this item floating in the water. Probably from a drowned, or from a zombie that was holding it that then turned into a drowned. So what actually is it? It's a wooden lance with 4 attack damage, huh? So it's better than my slime mace. So I'm getting a lot of good materials here, or good weapons, simply by finding them. I have come to the conclusion, though, that cattails are found near rivers, and we're on an island, so we're surrounded by ocean. Actually, wait. Hang on. What's this? Hang on. This may be a cattail. Briars, no. Well, I'm going to collect them anyway, just in case I need them in the future. But, yeah, we're going to pick these guys up, and we're going to keep on looking. So I think I may have found the mainland. I have not, however, found any cattails yet, but as I was exploring, I spotted a ruined portal off in the distance. So we're going to go and we're going to see what the ruin portal offers us. Because I want to see if I can get some juicy loot from this portal. And maybe we'll find some cattails on the way. But yeah, we really do need cattails in order to progress. Okay. So we got a ruined portal. Nice, that. Let's have a look in the chest then, shall we? Over here. Ooh, we got some loot bags. That is extremely handy. And we have a golden hoe. That is a wonderful find. Because I need to get wheat growing to actually make the thatch. Also with the cattails. But, we couldn't actually build ourselves a hoe. We don't have the capability to do that. But we have now found ourselves one instead. So although it's gold and will break very easily, this means we can progress in this pack. Slowly, yes, but we will be able to progress eventually. So I died to a witch, right? I did manage to get some cattails after I died, but I was just running back to get my stuff, and there's a giant snail. What the hell? And it's a pretty speedy one too. Let me kill it. What is this? Oh my gosh, oh I love this mod pack, this is crazy. There's just a giant snail that you can actually mount and ride, that is insane. But I found the portal where I got my stuff at, so where I got my hoe at, and I know it was sort of over in this direction in a sort of jungle biome, so let's go and get that stuff. There's my stuff. It is still there. Alright! Let's collect it all. Every last speck. Every last piece. Because I need that hoe. And I got some good stuff with it as well. These are probably more important. Alright. Well, I got my stuff back. So now it's time to go back. Alright, so after a long trek and a very, very long adventure, we have found ourselves back to our island. Now there were a few other things that I wanted to pick up along the way, but my inventory was full of too many goodies, so I decided best not to do so, because all that I have right now is all that I am going to need. Right. Read. So I need thatch. Thatch costs wheat and dried cattail reeds. Now, advanced makeshift table. So that's what it wanted me to get the apple for. Okay, so I can make the advanced table. I also need a book and quill. I did find some sugarcane, so I can actually make a book, or I can go plant my sugarcane over here, so that I can probably get some like paper scraps. I do need to get leather though, which will mean I'm going to need to farm a bunch of creatures, or hope and pray that I get a lot of leather when opening my packs. But for storage, I don't think I can make a chest. What about a barrel? No. Okay, so it looks as if I can't actually make storage as of yet, which is completely fine. I should be able to in the near future, but I need to go ahead and now get a wheat farm going. The wheat's growing. Let's dry out our cattail reeds. There we go. We have a couple pieces of wheat dried out. So let's pick them up. now we've got more seeds as well, which is, it's great. It's given us a passive seed farm. I don't need that right now. I do need the seeds though. We've actually made a passive seed farm in doing this, so I can constantly get twine and plant fibers and all that I need. But we're going to go ahead and plant these back. 5, there we go. And then get our reeds dried out. When that's done, we will make ourselves some kindling. Last cattail is done. So I think I can go ahead and make some twine. Yes! Which then means the next order of business is to make some reinforced twine. However, I need dried leaves for that. Okay, I'll have a little look around the island. Wait. Hang on. What's this? Oh, it's the cattail. So, wait. So either I missed that they were growing on this island, or they've spawned since I was gone. Huh. Well, okay then. Well, I'm gonna leave those few. There's quite a few actually, but I'm gonna leave those just so I can collect them later if need be. But I need to find out how to get some leaves. So I was wandering around the island for a little bit, and I found these like leaf piles that are sort of dotted everywhere. But I break them, and they don't give me leaves, which is what I'm confused about. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, so they do give you leaves. They're just more of a rare find. Alright. Yeah, so I need 2 dried leaves and then a bit of twine. So I now have the required resources to make some twine, and then to make reinforced thatch. I needed reinforced thatch to go ahead and make myself some kindling, right? Oh, I need a fire starter though. I need tinder. Okay, so for the kindling I need a piece of charcoal, some more twine, some more leaves, and some shavings. The wooden shavings are very easy to get. The leaves, they're easy to get, you just find them around. Twine, easy to get. Now the charcoal, that's going to be a difficult one, because in order to get charcoal, I need to make another tinder. So let's make 2 of them. So I need to make another tinder, to then light up a log, to then get charcoal chunks. Alright, so I just need a bit of plant fiber, which is completely fine. So I'm going to cut here, and I'm going to get everything that's actually needed in order to get the fire starter, the charcoal, and the twine, everything like that, and then I'll come back to you when I'm able to make the kindling. Alright, so I've gone on an adventure. I have taken a lot of time here, and I have gotten myself all of the required materials to make some kindling. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Now, it's been so long, I actually forgot what it asks me to do in the book. So let's have a look at what it actually asks me to do. Pile on 3 logs. Add kindling and light with a torch. Now you've got the fire started. Quick cook an apple. Oh wait, torch? Alright. That's not too difficult, is it? Let's just do what we need here. Need another one of these. So I need some chips. And then I need enough for a block. So we get a block. And then a fire starter. We'll put the block on top, fire starter in our inventory. Turn that into a piece of charcoal. Now I can make a charcoal piece, and then I can make some torches. Alright, so it asked me to put on 3 logs with kindling. Right, so 1, 2, 3 logs. Or do I throw them on? I don't know, hang on. And then I need to add the kindling. And then I need to light with a torch. Quick cook an apple. I don't know why I need 3 logs on top. Quick cook an apple past its point. So usually you'd just build a campfire, but no. This game had to make it so much harder. This game had to make it so that it takes you hours to actually get a campfire built and a campfire working. We cooked an apple past its point, which gave us an apple charcoal. This is going to be one of the things needed to work towards. I'll get a scraper while I'm at it as well. But this is going to be one of the things needed to work towards our advanced makeshift table. I already have 1 leather, and I'm going to have to try and figure out a way to get more leather. Maybe I can do rotten flesh on the fire? 'Cause sometimes you can cook rotten flesh, no? Alright, well, I will find a way, whilst you guys are gone, to get myself this advanced crafting table, and we will go from there. But that is going to end it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed, because I know I did. What we have managed to do this episode is get ourselves a wheat farm, or a seed farm. We have built ourselves a little house. We have made a sugarcane farm. We have managed to get our campfire up and running, ready for the next steps. And now we have a charcoal apple in which we can use to make an advanced crafting table. But that's going to end it for this episode. I really appreciate you guys coming out. I really appreciate you guys watching. I'm the Bumblebear Gamer. And until next time.